You know, it's interesting that from Exodus to the book of Acts, to the book of Romans, how the Jewish nation have rejected somehow the commandments of God, not accepting Christ as the Messiah. Because in Exodus 32:9, God says to Moses, I have seen the people, and indeed they are stiff-necked people. God was expressing his anger and displeased with the people of Israel. In Deuteronomy 31:29, Moses says, after my death, you will do evil in the sight of the Lord. You will provoke him to anger. And then in Isaiah 6:9, God tells Isaiah, he says to Isaiah, go tell these people, they keep on hearing, but do not understand. They keep on seeing, but do not perceive. Because it was the same thing when Paul was preaching to them. They were hearing the message, but not hearing it. They were seeing what all the miracles that were being done by Christ, that Christ has done, and the miracles that were upon Israel by some of the apostles, and they still did not believe. They refused to see what was going on. And that's why in Isaiah 6:11, I say, ask God, how long? Like meaning, how long will these people be acting like this? In Acts 22:17, Paul was returning to Jerusalem and was praying in the temple, and he fell into a trance. And in Acts 22:18, Jesus says to Paul, get out of Jerusalem quickly, in haste, get out, because they will not accept your testimony about me. Wow. And this is probably from the Jewish leaders or in the synagogue rejecting the message coming from God through Paul about his son. And then Romans 2:7, Paul says to the Jewish people, because of your stubbornness and your unrepenting heart, you are stirring up wrath for yourself in the day when his righteous judgment will be revealed. The judgment of God will be revealed to all of us, because there's going to be a judgment for the ones that rejected God, but there's also going to be a judgment for the Christians.